Base Momoshiki scales to base Naruto as an adult. You fine with it? I said base, not even KCM. Big man, you should be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that they continuously got stronger from when they were like from the like Valley of the End.
I mean, not really for Naruto.
Yeah, sure did, because you know that Naruto base is equal to Sasuke base. But
Yeah, they're
within
relative.
within the Sasuke novels, it stated that Sasuke at 19 could handle Kaguya level threats by himself.
I always assume Naruto stagnated because of what Kurama said in the Shin arc.
He says you got rusty, sure, but battle instincts doesn't like take away from your actual overall strength, because we know that Momoshiki, being the person who Kaguya feared, like you can even see it in the anime. You know when the anime is put out, you know the designs for Momoshiki are entirely based off the shadows that Kaguya are like he's like crying over.
SOW removed the role.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, so we have Naruto that's like insanely strong, like because we know that Sasuke just continuously trained. Like there's no doubt about that. So Sasuke just continuously trained. Yeah,
But wouldn't that be an unquantifiable boost?
but we know that we know that it'd be at least be stronger than Kaguya, a
Okay, yeah,
Kaguya
that's
level
fine.
threat, and and Naruto at the last when he fought against Toneri, didn't really output KCM. So we have it's just a younger base Naruto, essentially. And we know that if Toneri used any of his chakra attacks, Momoshiki could like suck them in, create chakra pills, eat them, and beat the shit out of him. So we have taijutsu only for Toneri after the fact of him giving Momoshiki his chakra, because obviously he's not going to know about Momoshiki.
I have a reputation.
What's up?
It was about Naruto versus Toneri.
What about it?
It's
You
not
talking
like
about the Naruto using Kurama chakra?
Yeah, it's not like Naruto
Okay.
fucking watched him. It took him a while.
Sure, but Naruto didn't even get hit. Like really. Like he was just dodging and on the defensive a lot. He was giving time for what you call it? For like Hinata.
What do you mean time for Naruto?
Because obviously she's just being like brainwashed. She's tired as fuck because she's just been fighting Naruto. Naruto had to knock her out. He has to find a way in which to make her safe at the same time as beating him. Because he knows if he's like going all out, he'd like it's the same thing as like the Momoshiki fight. He's intentionally keeping the tail beast bomb in because he knows that if he could destroy it and he could beat him up, but he'd destroy the whole town. And he doesn't and obviously he doesn't want to like hurt Hinata. He's still knocked out. So he had to find a way in which he could minimize the destructive capacity of his attacks, in which he found that way of just using
Hitting him really hard.
using a partial KCM transformation, which wouldn't even be fully KCM.
I disagree that he was just using KCM.
Well, we have no instance of him saying anything else, and we know that in base he was already doing fine against Toneri.
Base Toneri one-shot base Naruto.
And well, Tensegon Toneri also cut through Naruto, and he like took no damage. So we can just say Naruto was holding back at that time.
No, it was a serious attempt from base Naruto. Do you?
It was not a serious hit for base Naruto. He didn't get hit.
It's when Toneri first kidnapped Hinata.
Oh, sure, but like
When Naruto got his chakra drained.
Sure, but he got his chakra drained. But I'll tell you about that point. Like he just got his chakra drained.
Naruto couldn't defend against it.
That's fine. He even as an adult in which he's way stronger and could fight Toneri on base, he couldn't defend against giving him his chakra. because when he was firing chakra shit at them, he was just absorbing it. He couldn't do anything at that point about that, regardless of being way stronger. Like it's a thing, like it's a movie based thing. They can't just make the movie end so early. They have to have some sort of plot. Like if they don't have a plot, there's no movie.
But there is evidence within the series that Naruto was fighting Toneri at full power.
Sure, full power base. That's fine.
No, in their final confrontation, they fought in their transform stage for almost 50 minutes.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. Naruto was in base.
They transformed, then they made the 1 hour statement. 1 hour till we blow up the moon. And just as Naruto knocks out Toneri, they say they're about to do it.
Naruto doesn't know about that.
Yeah, I know that, but it does help us.
It
We know
helps
that
you. Yeah, you know it, but like he doesn't. Like he doesn't have this time limit constrained on him, so there's no way of saying he would be going full power because of that. We would expect him to do that if he knew. Like that's fine, but he didn't know, so there's no time constraint on him.
we know bare minimum he's using a very large portion and even writes the mission
Why?
complete symbol on the moon.
I think it's fine to say that he's full power base, maybe a little bit stronger because he's using partial KCM. But
He used 6 past KCM.
he didn't. He doesn't have six pass.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. So do you know that when Hagoromo gave away chakra to Naruto and Sasuke, he says like after that he can't teleport people away because obviously he's giving away his power. But then after the seals are taken from their hands, Hagoromo gets them back and then he teleports everyone instantly. So we know he just got his power back.
Naruto still has the ability to use Sage 6 pass mode, though.
What?
Yeah, he can still use 6 pass Sage mode.
Where does he say this?
It's shown in the series.
Where?
Okay, fight with Momoshiki, for example. You see his eyes?
That was six path sage mode, which is not like the Sage's six path mode, which is different.
Those are the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Not the power.
Explain how they're different.
Okay, so for one, power difference. Naruto lost his like canes and his like true seeking orbs after the what you call it? After the fight with Kaguya, because obviously he got his seals taken away,
He had that
which
during
granted him.
Sasuke's fight.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Show me.
Okay.
He definitely didn't.
Sasuke literally stopped one of his true secret orbs with a Susanoo arrow.
No, he stopped with his with the Indra's arrow.
No.
Indra's arrow is the only time he uses the.
Have you not watched the fight in a while?
I've not watched the fight in a while, and maybe if he takes him away, maybe he just has remnants to the power.
Naruto still had several true secret orbs in that fight,
That's
and
fine.
Sasuke
That's
shot them
fine if he
down.
has. That's fine if he has like remnants to the power that was given to him. Like it's not like when he was fighting Kaguya, his true seeking orbs came back. Like when he was fighting around, they just came back, but like we just don't see them coming back for Naruto in the fight with Sasuke, at least at that point. So we just say it's remnants. Because obviously, when someone takes the seals back, that's most of the chakra. But like the chakra that's already been used from the seals wouldn't go back because it'd be assimilated to Naruto. That's fine.
You claim Hagoromo took the seals, but can you actually show that, though?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll see if I can find it though. Like it's weird to find, but I'm just not lying. I am not actually not lying to you. Like so, if I don't find it, I'm just gonna say it's true anyway. But I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
find it for you. Okay.
Yeah. Is there no one in Super Saiyan Blue?
Oh yeah, here it is. Look in scans. So the seals come back to his hand and he goes, "Oh damn, they've done it! Look." So now he teleports them back after. That's what I'm referencing. You see it?
Oh yeah, but that's not necessarily indicative of them losing their powers. Sasuke still has his Rinnegan.
Sure, but that's like something that's assimilated to him now via like because the Renegon comes from like the powers of both like Indra and Ashura, right? Like the blood of both of them. Both of them obviously being like a progenitor from Hagoromo, a progenitor from like Kaguya. If he's taking the same power from like Kaguya, if him awakening his Rinnegan is not like such of a big of a deal. Keeping it after would be just something assimilated to him.
Alright, and you said Naruto has a different six paths mode?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you said it's between the six path stage mode and stage of six paths mode.
So Sage of Six Pass mode, right, is the one with like all the because Sage of Six Pass mode, he doesn't he doesn't even need KCM for the access to that, right, or anything like Sage. But with Six Pass Sage mode, do you know what's like obviously he has his Sage mode clones and stuff like that. He has Sage mode, and then he has KCM combined with it, right, and then within like the Kaguya fight, he also has that one with the fucking the khaki sticks, and the what you call it, and the the true Seeking behind him. That's the Sage of Six Paths KCM mode. That's different. It's like when we see Naruto go into his Biju Sage mode, he doesn't have these things, but he also has the eyes. Like that's in the Madara fight before he gets his like extra power.
Nah, I'm saying there's shown to be a difference between the two modes with his eyes.
But can you show me that?
Right.
Because I don't think there actually is. Hey,
You know how
Podkada.
in his normal stage mode he has those orange things around his eyes?
They're not actually.
The pigment.
He gets them in. I'm pretty sure he gets them with his Sage mode when he first comes back and kicks Madara's Truth Seeking up.
He does not.
Does he not? For one,
No.
and then two, what can you show me him like? But
Right.
also there's like design choices, because obviously I think KCM would overload the eye pattern. Like even before he gets like the Sage of Six Pass mode, he gets like he can use Biju Sage mode, which is how he fights Jubito.
I know. Biju Sage mode, he has the same eye look with the pigment around his eyes. But when using Six Paths power, he doesn't have the pigment. I'll drop a clip in Scans 1. It has Naruto's transformation against Momoshiki.
Here's the Biju Sage mode if you want. I'm pretty sure. Wait, show me.
Alright, do you see the thumbnail of that video?
So, he's not using Sage mode though.
Do you see his eyes?
Wait, he's in. That's fine, I guess.
If he's using regular
let me
Biju
see.
Sage mode, he has pigment around his eyes.
Wait, let me find this one scan for you with KCM2 plus Sage mode. And there's. Well, so he just doesn't have anything on his KCM? Because you know he's in
No.
KCM1 there, right?
Okay, that's debatable, but he is using a
He's
version
in
of Six Paths.
because the difference is you have cape open and you have cape closed, which is KCM. Cape closed is KCM1, cape open is KCM2. KCM1 is there. That's not debatable.
Hey, but he's still using Sage mode with it.
No, he's not. Look at him.
Yes, he is. Look at his eyes.
So what? I guess it's just a different design choice from then.
No, it's shown explicitly without using Sage chakra.
Like there's just a different design choice at that point, and plus we've never seen KCM1 plus Sage mode, so we don't know how it would look anyway. So him using that at that point, and then him but we have a definitive him taking the seals back.
Be that as may, we have seen Kurama Chakra alone with Sage Mode. It looks like this.
But wait, that's fine. I don't care because
It's the
for
orange shit
what
around his eyes.
I don't care about that because of what you call it. This one thing, right? Is we've never seen KCM one with Sage Mode for one. We also know that the seals definitely just have been taken back because Hagoromo just takes them. Right? Hagoromo just takes the seals no matter what you want to say, he just does. Right? So all we can chalk it down to is a design choice at that point.
No, it's not just a design choice. We've seen Kurama Chakra without using KCM mixed with Sage Mode. It still has
Well,
the
that's
same
not that's
cross.
what you call it. That's I guess they just changed it for Boruto because I'm telling you, we have a definitive him taking the seals. It's gone. They're in his hand now. They're not with them anymore. So no matter what, we have to explain it some other way because definitively the six pass mode has been taken.
Maybe Hagoromo's Chakra has been taken, but that doesn't mean he can't use the mode itself.
But
Because we
that's
see him
what
fucking
comes from.
fly.
That's what we don't see him fly in that sense, and flying isn't a necessary thing, I guess. For
That's something he gained from 6-Pass Sage
it's
Mode.
something he gained from six pass sage mode. It could be a technique he could just learn. Like we just know the seals have been taken. We know the chakra has been taken, and
We don't.
the chakra is what allowed him to go there because he will what you call it. That's literally the point of it. The point of the seals were to give him the six pass sage mode. Oh, not the six pass sage mode. The sage of six pass mode.
Why do
I
you say
don't
them
know
as
what
if
to tell you.
they
This one.
basically just mean the same thing?
What?
Yeah, why do you draw a line between 6-Pass Sage Mode and Sage of 6-Pass Mode?
Because Sage of Six Pass mode is a little bit different from what Sage mode is because of the yin and yang aspect.
I said 6-Path Sage Mode.
Oh, Six Pass Sage mode is Sage of Six Pass. KCM Sage of Six Pass. Right. The difference is within Sage mode. The Sage mode takes the nature energy, but Sage of Six Pass also includes the yin and yang. That's why when you say True Seeking Orbs, it says it composed of all five chakra natures plus yin and yang.
I said
It's like
6-Paths in both sentences.
what are you on about? What are you on about?
Alright, look at those scans. Alright, do you see the top one with red eye?
What about it?
That's what Naruto in normal Sage Mode looks like with Kurama's power. Same as the one I just sent above this. But against Momoshiki, he has
Where's the
the
first
6
one from?
passage. Which first one?
Where's
The one with
the
the red
first
eye?
one from? Yeah, because I
The
don't
one
see
with
him
the...
going. He never goes into cube. He never
It
goes
was
into
when he
cube
was
mode. Right?
talking to It was when he was talking to Nagato.
Uh-huh. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But still, what you call it? If we have all these three, right? Again, all I have to say to that is we know for 100% fact the chakra has been taken. We know for 100% fact the chakra is what gave him the mode because he's using the Sage of Six Fast chakra, right? Which he doesn't have anymore.
He could very well just
All we
generate
can
it on his
say,
own.
there's no way to even
We've seen him do it.
begin to
We've
say that.
seen Kurama do it.
We've never seen him do that. Not Sage or Six Pass
Battling
chakra.
against
That's stupid.
Sasuke.
He never just generates it. With Kurama, what they're doing, they're making Biju bombs into Rasu shurikens.
And they absorb more Sage power. And he keeps the same mode.
That's Sage. That's normal Sage mode, not Sage of Six Pass. Like I said, Sage of Six Pass includes a yin and yang above the five nature transformations.
Naruto has yin and yang.
He doesn't.
That is blatantly a chakra type he has.
It doesn't. He doesn't have it until Sage of Six Pass, and then it loses it when the seals go. I don't know what else to tell you, because I think at this point, if you're going to keep on this like thing, and none of what you say refutes mine, all I have to say is that, like, I think we should go to conclusions, because I think I've won.
Alright. You say it's not Sage of Six Paths because of the way the eyes look and because he took away Hagoromo's chakra, right?
No, I said it's not Sage of Six. I said he doesn't have Sage of Six Paths. Number one, Hagoromo 100% took the seals back, so he 100% took his chakra back because that's where the chakra came from, the seals. Number two, right? We know for a fact Naruto doesn't keep generating like what you call it, keep generating Sage of Six Pass chakra because he loses his truth seeking orbs as he's using them, whilst he kept replenishing said thing as he was fighting
You
with
say
the
that as
murderer.
if he just chooses not to recreate them.
That's nothing. That's not something you can prove. No one has any claim on that. You're just making a counter argument that's baseless. Like that's what I'm saying.
Jay,
Like it just doesn't make any sense. What I say is backed by concrete proof. Yours is just interpretation based. That's why I'm saying mine is just more likely to be correct.
Jay, look at the scan I just sent.
What about it?
That's KCM1 with regular Sage mode. Look around his eyes. You can see the orange pigment. And then look at the thumbnail.
When does that happen?
The last.
The last?
Yes.
They're worlds apart in terms of animations.
This is
They're
what
worlds.
Sage mode looks like.
No, but they're
Go.
worlds apart. They're worlds apart in terms of what you call it? In terms of when they were made. The time is crazy different.
Dude, even the Boruto manga keeps up with this difference. My point is, we've seen that the six pass Sage mode, we've seen it and regular Bijou Sage mode in the same art style. We know how they look. We know what's different about them visually, and it stays the same in Boruto.
Not really. It's just I'm just telling you, like it's just not it's just concretely shown to be the opposite. Unless the designers just forgot that. Because we know the anime and the manga are just on like the anime just isn't like made by Kishimoto. Like they go in different ways, you know that, right?
Jay,
What?
just take one more look at the eyes, okay? Just one
I,
more.
I don't care about the design choice. The design choice does not have any bearing on what the narrative has shown.
That's the whole fucking point of the design choice. It's because it has a bearing.
I've already told you why that's different now. Because we have a concrete evidence in the contrary.
Every time Naruto uses basic Sage mode with Bijou, he has the orange shit around his eyes. Without exception.
Without exception, like
Yes, without exception.
sure for Naruto at that time. That's the different animation. That's a different animation team. That's a different time. There's a different time period. I'm just telling you, unless it's just unless it's just plotting due stupidity. I don't know what to tell you because they just design choices are completely separate because the narrative just shows it being different. Like, would you
Alright,
go over design choices over narrative?
explain how Naruto's able to fly in the last. That's an ability he gained from Six Paths.
I don't know.
Occam's razor would say he still has that power.
Like us, I don't know. It's just, well, why does he need to fly? Where does he fly to?
He flies while fighting Toneri.
Can you show me that? Like him actually flying rather than jumping in the air?
Yes, they actively change the momentum while in the air.
That's fine. Guy does that just by moving fast, which we know that Naruto just is like faster now.
And we see it compared to Toneri, who we have confirmation of flying. And they move in the exact same way.
This just, what would you say?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, word. I was playing For Honor, so I'm not really like heavily focused in this debate.
Alright, I'll send it. You only have to watch till about 50 seconds. You can see Toneri floating, and you can see him moving the same way as Naruto when they both fly.
You're gonna have to wait a little bit, big man.
Alright.
I'm in a very competitive game right now. I'm trying not to lose. You know what I mean?
No pressure.
Fuck you.
Jay, I don't swing that way, buddy. It's okay if you do, but I
I
don't.
guess it's so
No,
bitch
you do.
ass.
You do, Roz.
I,
Also,
I
what was the
literally
debate again?
Skull.
watched. I literally watched you try to rizz up Aladdin earlier. Don't do this.
I never tried to rizz up Aladdin.
I watched you. Don't do that. Don't lie. Don't ruin no shit.
Hey, Skull, explain why you think Occam's razors for retards.
If you can't prove it yourself, then why should you be able to use a fact at all if you can't actually prove it? You know, it's like just prove it, and if you can't, then you can't use it. That's why
Hey,
Occam's
Skull.
razor is for retards.
Hey, Skull, can you do me a favor?
Wow.
No.
Right. So right here's the thing. Right. All I'm just gonna say is all these things. I don't know what they did in the last, but if all that happens in the last, I'm low-key just gonna argue it's non-canon.
It's canon.
It just can't be if it contradicts the main story.
It's blatantly stated to be canon several times.
Okay, it can be stated to, but feats over statements. If it's just shown to be wrong, then what kind of
It has a novel and it ties into Boruto. Boruto even acknowledges its events.
uh, oh. Oh shit, I died. Never mind.
Bitch.
Oh, okay, don't make me do this to you. So anyway, what are you saying?
I said it's shown to be canon. It has a novelization and it ties into the Boruto anime with its events being directly referenced.
It can have its events referenced, but if the actual storyline of the last, we can know the last takes place at least, but we don't have to know that or the last is in like the actual story takes place, but we know that minute details can be changed because obviously it contradicts the story.
We've even seen him fly in
Uh,
Boruto.
where
It was when he was catching up to a train. I'm pretty sure Skull's the
I
one who
mean,
showed me it.
we can just say what you call it. For one, we can just say he's just like I don't know what to tell you. Like if he's catching up with the train, he could just jump that fast. Like it's not that deep. Like he is just way faster than a train, big one. Like you know what I mean?
Wait, Jay, how does the last necessarily conflict with the canon? Is it the flying specifically?
If you tried to say that he has Sage of Six Pass mode there, then I would say that that contradicts the main story. Yes.
No, I'm saying it still has six pass power. It
Uh
didn't lose it all.
oh, that he has some remnants, which is what
No,
I
like
said.
some part of it, like fully incorporated into his body, like how Sasuke did with the Renegon.
Um, what is your point with this?
My point is that he still had six pass power when he fought
Do you think
Toneri.
that so? This would then apply to like Boruto, right?
It would.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter. That's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't
The only
care.
difference is Naruto actually had to use his full power against Toneri. He bitched out Momoshiki at half
He did not
power.
bitch out. No, because we already agreed. No, the half power thing came after he was taken.
He bitched
That was
out fused Momoshiki at half power.
that was half power in KCM.
Yeah, and
KCMQ.
he still beat the dog shit out of him.
That's
And it
fine
was
because
KCM 1.
it was KCM one shot. Kinshiki is not a big boost, big man. He got like thrown around by Sasuke and the 5 Kage by themselves. Like
To be fair, the 5 Kage Loki cracked.
that nah, not really. Bar. It's Sarada like lucky beats them now.
I don't doubt that for some reason.
Well, ironically, I think Sarada does beat them. But yeah. Anyway, like
My
Come
point
on.
is that Prime Naruto had to use his full strength and ability to beat Toneri, while Rusty
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Naruto,
whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh,
John, he fucking knows.
there's a big gap. There's a big gap between um Naruto there and Hokage Naruto because Hokage Naruto had just become like the Hokage.
He had been Hokage for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, but we know at the start of Boruto he was crowned there and he was like knocked out. Remember? Like that was when he
Yeah,
was. That's when he started. That's when he. That was the prologue. Like he was knocked out by Himawari when she hit him in the nuts.
it was in the gut, but yeah.
Yeah, right. So there, then we have like a few years after that
Wait a
gets
minute.
rusty. We don't know he's rusty up until then because he's not got the Hokage duties.
Wait a minute.
So he
Naruto
can still
became
be training up
Hokage in
until then.
chapter 700.
I didn't.
By Boruto chapter 1, he's Hokage. In Naruto chapter
No.
700, he's
He's
officially crowned as
actually.
Hokage.
Um. He's actually just being crowned as Hokage. That's when he gets the like actual duties. Because up until then, it being Kakashi who was Hokage, so he was taking the duties. He was so up until that point, we can assume that he's been training all the way up until like maybe 6 months before that, if we or to a year. So even then, if Sasuke was able to gain so much more power, that he was able to defeat Kage level threats on his ones at 19 after losing a lot of his Sage of Six Path power. I think Naruto being relative to a Sasuke who's even further beyond that by a lot, because we know Sasuke still fucking trains the entire time. He's not like a he does not his entire thing is going around like training, doing missions and shit for his entire thing. And if Naruto's still as strong as that dude, like we know he just gets an insane amount of amp. Because we know that Sasuke just doesn't stagnate, even if you wanted to say Naruto does at some point.
That would just mean Naruto started off stronger and Sasuke's only now catching up.
Oh, but we know that's not true.
Naruto could have beat the shit out of Sasuke in the Valley of the End.
Um,
Sasuke
Wasn't
literally had
Sasuke
still the power of
standing over Naruto's like asleep form on the ground after that fight? Like Sasuke was the one
the last
that was
one.
still standing after. It was that one.
At the end of Shippuden.
Could have been more specific.
It's pretty obvious which one I was talking about. And even then, Naruto could have won the first one.
Coulda, but didn't.
but
Why
yeah,
the fuck
no.
you're interfering?
Let's call it. It doesn't really matter. Like I think Naruto and Sasuke fatigued as much as each other at that point was then like. So Naruto base to base with Sasuke was like relative. But I think KCM was just stronger than like the Eternal Mangekyo and Rinnegan Beast.
Actually, we don't know if there is a real boost for those two, other than perception.
Whoa, we definitely do.
And Sasuke constantly has his Rinnegan active.
Sasuke just directly states in the war arc that he's gonna match Naruto's strength with his Rinnegan. Or with his Mangekyo Sharingan.
Like, it's simply referring to his abilities. And he actually
No, they
did
talk
need a
about
hit of
attack.
stage power.
They didn't. They talked about attack.
My point is that Naruto no-diffed fused Momoshiki while only at half power. While at full power, it took him half an hour to beat Toneri.
I didn't know that if we already established earlier in the debate that full power Naruto relative to Momoshiki. So I don't know why you're going back on that.
No, you've seen the fight, right?
No, but I'm telling you, earlier in the debate, we established that like Momoshiki relative to base Naruto. So we're not gonna go back on that.
Okay, so
You
fine.
fucked up. You fucked up on agreeing that.
Alright, Momoshiki is equal to base Naruto, or relative to him. Toneri's relative to full power Naruto.
What would you say?
And I said Toneri's relative to full power Naruto.
Nope, because Naruto then goes into base mode and goes all out at that point, in which case he's relative. So, and then we know a stronger Naruto than that just then goes and beats him up.
Dude, Naruto had to concentrate all of his Kurama chakra to punch Toneri in the fucking face. Naruto was at half power and so was
You don't
Toneri.
know. Whoa, you don't know that.
Dude,
Uh,
Toneri was at half power during this
and
fight.
we already established earlier that it was a partial KCM transformation, so not that much stronger. Again, something you didn't contend.
Okay, be that as may, Toneri was at half power that whole fight. He was controlling a chakra mech that was fighting Kurama. And that half of Toneri's power was equal to that half of Kurama, which was also just half of Naruto's power in general.
What would you say?
I said half of Toneri was fighting half of Naruto.
Half of Toneri is fighting half of Naruto. We don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
Why?
Alright, Naruto splits off from Kurama, and Toneri creates a golem that matches Kurama's power for the entire half hour they were fighting.
Creates?
Yes, he created
So
that
that doesn't matter.
stone.
Alright, that doesn't matter, right? For one, let's go over this. Like, let's be really serial about this. I don't know why I said serial, but which guy? But let's be serious about this for a second. We know that Naruto, like, oh, in fact, we already established that Naruto's only uses a little bit of KCM. We're not going over this, but we know that his full power Naruto puts a little bit of KCM. We're not going over that.
Wait, Naruto is also using Sage Mode in that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Look at his eyes.
Sure. Fine. Sage mode plus a little bit of KCM. Do not care.
James, off you talking now.
Sorry. All right, let me just finish this up. I'm gonna go off in a little bit, but
Alright.
what you got? Just gonna let you know, like, just a little bit. I do not care because base Naruto at that point should logically be strong because he's equal to Rinnegan Sasuke. Rinnegan Sasuke, obviously over a KCM boost. So at that point, he'd still be stronger.
Didn't Momoshiki get his ass beat by a literal child?
What?
Didn't Momoshiki get killed by a literal child?
That used all of Naruto's chakra with his mental imp.
Even before that, he couldn't react to Boruto stabbing him in the hand. Or his eye.
He couldn't see it.
Both.
He couldn't see it. And Boruto only hit him with the vanishing Rasengan, which literally goes out of chakra detection. Like, you just cannot detect the chakra. Or at least he couldn't.
No, Momoshiki would just be a lot slower because he couldn't react to Boruto stabbing him in the hand.
What would you say?
When Boruto stabbed him in the hand, Momoshiki couldn't react to it. He couldn't stop it.
Wasn't he just, like, not on guard for that? And the only time he gets stabbed in the hand is when he gets stabbed by Sasuke.
Nah, Boruto stabbed him in the hand. Remember
No,
to take
it
out
was
his
Sasuke.
absorbing? You sure that was Sasuke?
It was Sasuke because they start teleporting around.
Because I very firmly remember
It was
Boruto
Naruto.
grabbing
It
onto
was
him and
Naruto.
stabbing him in the hand.
No. Because Naruto and Sasuke were fighting, right? They were fighting Momoshiki, and they started piecing him up in that cool little animation scene, right? And then they start teleporting around, and they teleported Naruto's Rasen Shuriken in as a like to Sasuke's sword. They teleported those two objects because Momoshiki was about to absorb it, and they like stabbed him in the hand, and that's how he lost it.
Give me a second.
Hmm.
Because I think I know what scene you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah, no,
When the
he just had
Rasen
this.
Shuriken's flying at Momoshiki. That was just a transformation jutsu, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sasuke didn't stab out his hand. After Sasuke transformed back into his regular form, he was caught by the chains.
Sasuke did stab him in the hands.
201 in the clip I sent.
Yeah, but he stabs him in the hand after that.
No, he doesn't.
He does. Have a look.
No, like immediately after Sasuke teleports Momoshiki into his chains, he gets decked in the fucking face by Naruto, then get caught in a Chibaku Tensei. I think he might just be full of shit this time, Jay.
I'm gonna go get the timestamp for you on this video.
Good luck with that.
But you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm on the last stretch of this 4 game.
And For Honor's kind of mid.
Suck my dick.
I told you I don't swing that way, you pedophile.
You 100% swing that way.
And why do you say
He
that,
made
Skull?
you nosebleed.
Oh my fucking
What?
god. He did not make me
Yeah, we
nosebleed.
won. Yeah, I did. With my voice.
Jay, not the fucking time. Skull, I did not nosebleed from Jay's voice.
Prove it.
Fucking how? That was like 2 months ago.
So you can't prove it? Then Hitchin's razor can be invoked.
I invoke Occam's razor.
Works against you. The
Simplest
option with the
solution is
least
that it
amount
was
of
just a
solutions.
coincidence.
The option with the least amount of assumptions is that he made you nosebleed because you're gay.
Skull, go back to getting stretched by GT Trunks.
That didn't happen. Dude,
Totally did. You had a GT Trunks cosplayer.
GT Trunks does not exist.
Did
Do
you
you
not hear
have
the word
trouble
cosplayer?
separating? Do you have trouble separating fiction from reality, Raza? Do you need to get back on your meds?
Did you hear what the word cosplayer meant?
Well, that wouldn't be GT Trunks. That'd be somebody who was cosplaying him. And either way, that never happened.
Yeah, it totally happened. I have the video.
Right, then send it.
Bruh, I'm gonna get arrested if I do.
So you have proof, but you can't send it. So we should just totally believe you. Yeah, sure. That
Yeah,
makes
totally.
a total bunch of sense. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Bruh, I know you're raw burger ass ain't talking.
You can't even cook.
Yes, I can.
That shit would turn out as a pile of ash if you tried to cook it. Don't talk shit to me, boy. Go back to
You've
eating your
never
fried chicken and watermelon, monkey.
being racist towards the wrong race is wild.
I mean, am I? Am I really?
Yes,
I'm not.
you really are.
You're black.
Why would you assume that?
Because you are.
But I'm not though.
Prove it.
You want me to prove it right now?
Yes.
Do you also want me to go fly to Japan and get that interview from Toei staff? Check scans 1. See, bitch?
Oh yeah, here you go. I got you the what's call it.
I got distracted. What was that, Jay?
Let me screenshot.
What's the debate again?
Weather, bitch.
Yeah, look at this.
I'm
So that's
looking.
the compare,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it like hits his hand. So yeah, it was Sasuke.
Motherfucker, I was thinking of the movie.
Yep.
Bro, what was that in the top left?
Top left.
Nothing.
Like I had Full Metal Alchemist, Return of the Shattered Constellation, Reaper of the Drifting Moon, Damn Reincarnation, Clover Cleaning Life. But Full Metal Alchemist had the ad with the girl in it, yeah.
Alright.
I'm not gonna show you the bottom right one though.
The fuck was bottom right?
The
Was
bottom
that
right
your gay
one's like
porn?
a hentai, right?
It was
But
yaoi.
it's like I'm watching it for a plot because the plot he gets like this like insane power. It's like
Are you
stronger and
really about to
faster
do hentai scaling?
as long as he gets stronger and faster as long as he like dominates women.
Bruh, I just said you had yaoi open and you didn't contest it. Jay's gay.
I already
Confirmed.
explained what it was.
Confirmed.
I already told you he dominates women. Stop it.
Yeah, but you didn't contest having yaoi open on a different tab, so, sorry,
Alright, big
buddy.
man. Calm down. Cool for you. Alright, I don't care. So, anyway. So yeah, no, a lot of this, I think at this point, it's just like more likely that Momoshiki just can't box up fucking Toneri really badly. And I think you've got a way of winning this at this point.
Truth secret orbs.
There's no way to, like Momoshiki, you just do the same. He's like, the Sage of Six Paths just comes from like, what you call it, just comes from an Otsutsuki member.
We don't
Momoshiki
have
Bingo.
time.
Yeah, it just is. Like, he gains them from being like from getting this, the Sage of Six Paths mode is just something you gain from like the chakra fruit site. Like it's a nature energy plus the yin and yang. We know that the Otsutsuki clan has the yin and yang shit.
Well, we've
And then
never seen,
we know
never
that the Otsutsuki's the yang shit because of Kaguya. And we know that he eats the sage chakra because he eats chakra fruits.
we've never seen Momoshiki use them, though, so we can't reasonably give them to him.
You can't, well, we know he has them in some form. Right. We just like, or we know
I
at
don't
least
think
he can. We know at least he can block them at the very least. So
I
it
don't
doesn't
think we've
matter.
ever even seen
They're
him
not
eat a
gonna be.
Shinju fruit.
They're not gonna be. Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't. The closest thing was when he
I'm
ate
pretty sure.
Kijiki. We've seen him eat
But
pills.
he definitely eats like he's definitely eating a chakra fruit because that's how they get their strength. The Otsutsukis, but
Yeah, but it also
Momoshiki
gives
had
them a third eye in the middle of their forehead.
not really.
Momoshiki doesn't have a Rinne Sharingan.
It doesn't give. That's not like that's a specific thing. Like Momoshiki has them on his hands. Like Kaguya doesn't.
He has Renegons on his hand.
They're a different type of Rinnegan. So we know that Otsutsuki members has just different types of Rinnegan. Like we have like Urashiki who has the blue one.
I like to forget that guy exists.
Yep.
Fucking Jiraiya took him out.
Right. So there we go. So anyway, yeah, we just know he should have those powers, right? So he at least be able to block them, so they wouldn't do anything to him. So at that point, maybe she could just be blitz on shots.
I wouldn't say speed blitzes.
I definitely would.
Because Toneri was keeping up with Naruto's speed while
I
Momoshiki
guess.
got fucking
Sure.
washed.
Sure, but I think Momoshiki just vastly outscales an AP. Then at that point, he just kills him.
I don't think he'd be able to hit him.
Sure he would, and all of his chakra is going to be sucked away from it. By the way.
I'd say that Toneri just does that to Momoshiki first. He can instantly drain Naruto in a second.
Momoshiki doesn't have like chakra around him. He doesn't have to use chakra things. He uses taijutsu primarily unironically. He only uses ninjutsu when someone gives it to him. He just sends it back to him tenfold. Oh, not tenfold,
Toneri
twofold.
Toneri uses long range chakra absorption. Like he was able to fully drain a healthy Naruto in a matter of seconds.
But he's not going to be able to. Like, there's no way of saying he'll wake up Momoshiki. They're completely different biology, have completely different sets of chakra. That's fine.
Why would you assume they have completely
And
different
then
sets
and
of
then we
chakra?
also know he doesn't absorb Kurama's chakra, I guess.
I mean, even if I granted that, he could just force it out of Momoshiki's body, which would nearly kill him. We saw what happened when it
Um,
happened to Naruto.
no, he just when he tries it, Momoshiki, because obviously it'll be a ninjutsu technique, right? You agree it's a ninjutsu
It's
to
probably
take it.
Senjutsu.
Well, either way, Momoshiki just absorbs it at that point. That's fine.
Alright, and it doesn't make him any stronger. Toneri would just keep throwing him until he got one.
Well, then if he keeps throwing them and just keep getting absorbed, it would make him stronger because he can throw them back twofold. So he'll just make it into a chakra pill, eat it, and then win. And he'll just get stronger and faster. So then he'll win at that point. So your main win con just gets deaded up.
Okay, he can also absorb chakra from a range. Like, even without the
Yeah,
Tensei
the
gun, it's
range,
the power he has.
the range, yeah, but that's also an ninjutsu, which like he'll just absorb.
Not a ninjutsu, he just pulls it from your body.
Yeah, but the way in which he pulls it from her body is a ninjutsu, right? Because you can't just
Actually,
pull it out of
I
nothing.
don't think
You
so.
can't. Yeah, but we'd have to say it's a ninjutsu, like our senjutsu, which we know he can both absorb. He can absorb both, so it's fine.
I can show you his absorption.
It
He
can't.
just
It's
pulls it
not.
from your
Well, his
body.
yeah, but it has to be through something like an ninjutsu. Like we know that like you know how like Inoki, like she just like changes bodies with someone. There's no like looking of instance of it being a chakra thing, but like we know it's a ninjutsu. Like it's just the same thing, and we know like he can obviously absorb like feel chakra coming at him because he feels like Naruto's or feels like Boruto's wind his like lightning style go to Rasengan go towards him.
Is that what makes his Rasengan invisible?
Yeah, it's lightning chakra mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was one style that did that. Anyway.
No, because wind style would also go into like no, because lightning style, we just see it disappear like lightning.
Hey, can you
It's
check
lightning style.
this video I just sent?
But
1020.
all I'm just gonna say is that like he just all your win cons just don't like work.
Can you just check 1020 see if that win con works for you?
What is it? What is it?
I just sent the video.
Just tell me what it is.
Alright, it's that chakra absorption. I want to show you how it works.
How does it work?
Alright, just look at 1020.
Just tell me how it works, big man.
He creates an orb in his hand and their chakra sucked out of their bodies.
Mm, Momoshiki will just get there too.
Just watch the video, dude. 1020, that's all you need to go.
No, Momoshiki will just get there and just absorb it. Or he'll just shoot something at him.
We already agreed that Toneri is fast, so he'd be able to dodge
No,
anything.
we did not. We did not agree Toneri is fast. I agreed there is fast.
He also
At the very least. I said at the very least they're relative. But I think that Momoshiki would just get stronger, like as long as he uses like more power. Because we know he like just toys around with people because he thinks they're better than him. But if he sees another Otsutsuki member, he'll go all out from the start. So he wouldn't have the chance to do that because he'll be in close quarters at all times. So he'll never have this long range chance.
I doubt that Momoshiki would take Toneri seriously. He's a hybrid.
They're both part of the Otsutsuki clan, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't like just
Look,
he wouldn't just take him as like nothing. He still confirms he's an Otsutsuki, so he would fight him. Like seriously.
it instantly drains
Like
all your chakra and puts Naruto on the fucking ground.
but he's going
Momoshiki
to be
would
in
be on
close.
the ground while
He wouldn't have the chance. He wouldn't have the chance to use it because he'd be in close quarters at all times. So as soon as he tries to use it, it gets absorbed, and then he punches him again. So at the most, he just gets slammed into the ground and beat the fuck out of repeatedly, relentlessly, no chance. So yeah, I just think he loses because he's in close quarters at all times. At all
You
times.
agree?
At
If
all times.
Toneri even
There's no way
started
to get him. There's no way to get him out of it. As soon as he started it, he gets absorbed. Because Momoshiki just put his hand there a little bit because he's in close quarters.
Toneri would just have to start flying. That'd be it. You said they're of relative speed, so Momoshiki wouldn't be able to
Momoshiki will
catch
just
him.
fly.
Yeah,
They
Momoshiki
really.
wouldn't be able to
Well,
catch him.
sure he would. He's throwing punches at him. In the time it takes him to try and fly, he's gonna get punched. Because he has to, like, as soon as he starts flying, it's not like Momoshiki stops attacking him. Like he lets him get up there. Like, no, he's just gonna be punching him, grabbing him, throwing him around, beating the fuck out of him. No, and Momoshiki and Toneri can't get out of that. Because
Toneri can
Toneri,
also absorb chakra through physical contact.
that's fine because it's like Momoshiki will just do the same thing.
Then we'd get a stalemate.
No, we don't because Momoshiki's stronger, so it'll take. So when whatever Toneri gets, Momoshiki's getting back, and then he twofolds amps it. So Momoshiki's at the very point in which he tries to get it, he's getting punched. He's
Okay, but
getting
it doesn't
punched,
take
and then he's
time
getting
for the
dropped,
drain,
and then
though.
he's getting dropped, and then he's getting dropped, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't take time for Momoshiki to drain.
Toneri would just make a Truth Seeker Orb Shield and absorb Toneri and absorb Momo's power from there. No diff.
Momo's gonna absorb that and then punch him. Like he can
Yeah,
just
in the
break through
time
it.
it takes him to absorb the barrier, he'd just
No,
absorb
he
all of
doesn't even have to
Momoshiki's
absorb it.
chakra.
He doesn't even have to absorb it. He just punch through it. And the time in which it takes him to create this barrier, Momoshiki's punching him anyway, so he doesn't have time. So there's no time for him to do any of his like potential win cons in quotation marks because he's getting punched repeatedly and he can't handle more than like two because he's vastly outscaled in AP. He's getting one shot and then some, and then he's getting beat. Like he's getting one shot worse than what Naruto did to him in one punch, and because they're in close quarters, you can't do anything about it. So I'm telling you, he's going to lose. He just gets one shot.
Wait, doesn't SBA dictate it? They start at like 10 meters or something?
No, we're not using SBA.
Why the
We
fuck
never
not?
established this. We never established this.
I thought it
So
was common sense to use SBA.
nope, I always establish it beforehand.
Then we never established a range.
Exactly. And since we know that they're close quarter fighters, they would obviously be
Toneri
within
sure
close
as fuck
quarters.
isn't.
Toneri does, but we know that Momoshiki is, and we know that Toneri isn't like any weaker in close quarters because he still has his taijutsu, right? So what we say is, for them to be equal, we'd say that they start close quarters.
You do realize that Toneri is just
So,
as skilled a fighter as Naruto, right? He'd be able to evade enough of Momo's attacks to be able to get his win con.
but Naruto, being as skilled as a fighter as he is, would just get slumped by a faster and stronger Naruto from the Boruto movie.
Wait, you've been using Boruto movie?
Oh, Boruto, sorry. But yeah, no, he's just a faster and stronger. Like, he's just a faster and stronger Naruto that just just goes relative to Momoshiki at full power. Then, then Momoshiki just is faster and stronger and then just beats him up. So no matter what about your skill level thing, he just isn't like up to there in terms of strength. So he just loses. GG.
Wait, was it ever explicitly stated that Momoshiki was stronger than Kage or just a threat?
If Kagi is creating a whole army of these beings to fight, just to have a chance of fighting against,
Wasn't it
and
specifically
then
for Momoshiki and Kinshiki?
it's not really doesn't really matter. Like she's like just, and he's also stated to be a higher rank than her. Ranks her in terms of the strength.
Base Toneri is above Kaguya, so his Tenseion form would
I
have been
don't
massively
agree.
above. That's what's stated with the movie posters.
Movie posters aren't canon.
The fuck?
Yeah, movie posters aren't canon.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
And it says the strongest enemy. It just says this. It could just be a reference to the movie. Strongest enemy in the movie. That's fine.
That would just
GG's.
be a redundancy because he's the only enemy in the movie. So it's more than
It's
likely
not a
Occam's
redundancy.
razor says
It's not a redundancy because it's promotional materials to promote the movie. If I say, oh,
Occam's razor.
if I say it's a strong enemy, then people aren't gonna take it as seriously. If I say it's the strongest enemy, right, in reference to the movie, but I say it's the strongest
The
enemy,
more
people are
simple
gonna like
explanation is
that.
just that it means in general.
And I'm saying it's more likely to be a reference to that. That's fine.
And I'm saying you're fucking wrong.
Outweigh have an equal interpretation then. In which case, since I have a what you call it, since I have a negation, we'd obviously go with mine.
Literally, part of those promotions are
So
after
GG's
so
the
many
gun.
years. Let me finish, fucktard.
No.
One of those,
You've lost.
I have not.
You've lost.
Part of those promotions literally say after years, Kishimoto continues the story, and then says Toneri, the strongest enemy
Toneri, the strongest enemy.
of
That
the
continue.
story of Naruto.
That does not talk about the story in Naruto. That's just in reference to the movie, and he does not say he continues the story in terms. Those two are not like interchangeable things. They're just both things on a promotional material. They're not interchangeable. They're not within the same statement. They're not within the same text box. It does not have anything to do with each other because we have multiple things that have nothing to do with each other on that promotional material. So I don't care what you're saying. It's wrong. So equal interpretation again, and you've lost. By the way, Raza,
Hmm.
I'm not trying to be aggressive with you. I'm trying to be aggressive with you because I want to finish this debate fast because I don't want to wake up my niece.
Alright, fine.
So that's why when I said I'll get off soon after this, I was talking to my sister.
Alright.
Yeah, but like you were doing good though. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna guess it's only marginal improvement.
Sure, but it's still an improvement, would it not be?
Guess so. Hey Skull, you gonna stop being a bitch and you gonna debate me yet?
Right.
When did I ever say that I was gonna debate you?
I remember,
Wait,
Rosa.
I did not.
Right, Rosa, one sec. Rosa,
Yeah.
improvement is improvement.
You're right about that.
Don't ever talk about marginal improvement because improvement's improvement. I marginally improved continuously, but I still improved. And marginal improvements lead to bigger improvements when you talk about time to time.
Alright. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jay.
so don't ever worry about that type of shit. Don't like put yourself down by saying it's marginal because marginal improvements is how everyone get better. No one just gets massively better in a short span of time. This isn't fucking anime.
Hey Jay.
What's up?
If I ever get better than you, you owe me a Bitcoin.
Sure. By
I'm
the way,
gonna
I
hold you
do.
to that.
By the way, I actually do think that Toneri beats Momoshiki just for 6.
How'd I
So
fuck up then?
um interpretations. And also
Okay.
allowing me to say that base Momoshiki equal to full power Naruto. You know what I mean?
Alright.
And that kind of fucked up on the speed thing. But then I pulled it back. So it was like really, really fucking like I fucked up on the speed bit myself, so even I fuck up sometimes.
Then if I locked down, I could have really
You could have locked
forced
down
the
and
whole.
used it, yeah.
So I